So what I want to recommend to you is the rings row. And the reason I want to do that is because much like the pull-up, it activates the biceps and the lats really well, but it's superior in that the rhomboids get really well developed. It's how I managed to develop my mid-back, and it develops it very similar to, say, you know, your cable row or your bent over row. Also transfers nicely into strength into those if you want it to. It's not necessary to use it as a primary movement on pull day. Works perfectly fine as a supplementary exercise, but the point is to do it in full range of motion, getting the scapula completely retracted and protracted at the bottom, giving you that ability to control with your muscles through the full movement, giving you strength and stability in the shoulders to protect the shoulders. I would consider the fundamental objective of your training should be practical strength. And practical strength to me is to perform the rep with control in full range of motion. To consider it a complete rep, I would consider it something that is from bottom to top, excellent form. Remove any arching of the back by doing a hollow body position. You're still going to be straight. Your body's going to be neutral, but you're squeezing the glutes up and together, the lower abdominals engage, and you hold a very firm straight line for the position. Now the shoulder positioning is crucial. You will need to keep them depressed, so basically push down throughout the entire movement. At the top, you will retract by pushing them back to complete the rep, and at the bottom, your shoulders will protract, and you'll be sort of in that full depth. Just maintaining that throughout each rep will ensure that you're doing it correctly. Now you want to keep your forearms perpendicular to your body, and in order to keep that 90-degree angle, you will pull the rings to your mid-rib cage. A lot of people bring it to their chest. It's uncomfortable, it's suboptimal, it tends to put strain on the wrists. So keep that in mind when you're pulling. As for the hand placement itself, tends to be up to you, whatever's most comfortable. That is the benefit of the rings. What I do is I keep a neutral grip when I pull it in at the top, and when I'm at the bottom, I pronate my grip, and then I get the full range of motion when the shoulder comes forward.
And now we'll just go through the progression stages for the row. The first of which is the standing row. The next progression is the bent knee row. And of course, the final progression is a complete horizontal row.
And now from there, obviously you can work on the harder variants of one arm row, weighted, front lever, tuck rows, all that sort of thing. Now I can't stress enough that you actually hit the reps correctly before progressing. It's essential. I would consider anything around 5 successful reps for 3 sets as pretty much an ideal range to work within, and you can go for high volume at that as long as you keep doing it right. And that's the principle here, is to go from complete protraction to complete retraction for the health of your shoulders. They will get so much stronger as a result of doing this correctly. So don't skip that benefit by skipping ahead on the progressions. And also, if you can't reach the reps at the end, that's not a bad thing. You are aiming to exhaust the muscles in that way so you can no longer do it. All right, that's all there is to it.